Alright, welcome to my channel. So the first thing that you need to know before you start watching my videos is the purpose of this channel is for education and entertainment. Mostly education with some entertainment, and mostly for my students really. It's an opportunity for me to showcase my algorithm and for my students to see it working and me to be able to talk about the trades and why I'm taking the trades and things like that. This is not a channel where I'll be showing you that I'm making millions of dollars. So family rules, you won't be seeing that. Some traders out there want to put their stuff out. I don't even know why they do that. Like on social media in a public sphere, hey, look at me, I made 20,000 today, 50,000 today, all that stuff. That will not happen on this channel. The most you'll see me making here is anywhere from 50 bucks to $1,000 in a day would be the most once we get to that level of scaling. And then I'll reset and we'll be looking at 50 bucks and we'll be scaling back to, a thousand a day or so. And we'll just keep resetting that scaling. But family rules will not be showing you on this my social media that I'm making tons of money. Second thing is I'm trading with Thinkorswim. That's my platform that you see here on the screen. So you got my two windows on futures trading. Same thing. It'll be Thinkorswim. So you'll see that I trade futures and the equities market with these videos. I trade based off of my algorithm, the simple switch algorithm, and it's got different settings. Same algo, but different settings for futures market, for equities market, and different types of trading. It's got different settings for it. So I'll be trading off that. Links below if you're interested in learning more about the algo. All the education over there is free, as well as the trading log that you'll see. You can get the link below, which will give you that log, so you can go over there and explore all that stuff. So when you're looking at my screen, okay, and when you're looking at my screen, you'll see these the chart markups, and you'll see yellow. Wherever I put yellow is an entry. So when it's yellow like this, it's the algo ideal entry. And then you may see a yellow like this, and that is where I actually got in, and it'll be touching the candle that I got in on. And then the location. Red are my stops, green are my targets. And then if you want to learn how the algo works so you can better understand what I'm doing when I'm doing my trades, over at the link below, you can go over there and learn all about the algo. It's completely free for that whole education. It's free to learn about my trading plan, my strategy, everything that I teach about trading is free over there. Only thing that costs money is if you decided to buy the algo, then that would cost money. But you can apply a lot of the stuff that I teach over there, including my strategy and trading plan, to your own strategies and help maybe improve your game. So all that is definitely free. I don't charge for any of that education. Only the algo if that's something you decided to add to your list. So then sometimes you'll see on here me doing experiments, which I'm going to try to do another one later on this year when I get a little more time. But I love to do trading experiments. We blow up accounts, but we do it in the purpose of education, showing you that certain trading techniques or strategies sometimes just don't work. And we play with some different concepts and blow up accounts, real accounts, small accounts, but still real accounts. And you'll also see some small accounts as well, like when we do offshore brokers and things like that. So, and then of course, educational videos I'll be putting out as well. So there's a lot of different content here. So if you can give me the like, hit the like button, that would help me a lot with the YouTube. And if you subscribe and hit that bell icon, you can be notified whenever I upload new content. And the last thing, but probably the most important thing, is trading is very risky. Do not place a trade based on what you see here or whatever I say. I'm not telling you what to do. If it sounds like I'm telling you what to do, it's me just thinking out loud. And most traders will lose all of their money. I am strictly speculating. I do not have a crystal ball. So, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. So please do not take financial advice from me. This is strictly to talk about how I trade, to teach about how I do things, and for your entertainment. All right, so now the legal stuff is out of the way. Let's get into today's trades. All right, good morning, everybody. It's February. It's May 20th. Oh, maybe I shouldn't trade today. May 20th, Thursday. So we have our scalping algo right now with APPS telling us to jump in long. We'll see if this thing confirms. If it does, we'll jump into APPS long. Let's see, what are we looking at for risk here? 62.96, 61.56, pretty big. So we're just going to go with 50 shares. Just a quick little scalp on it. Just a little bit of money. 52.96, 51.65. So a little over $1. We're on a small risk reward right now, so we'll just go with a small amount here. in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so we're in on APPS. Mark it up here real quick. Oh, dashboard. I don't have dashboard on. Almost made a mistake again. Last time this bit me when I didn't have dashboard on. Okay, so here we are with QCOM. So QCOM switched for us. So I traded the switch instead of waiting for the switch back. And then we got our speed bump in right there. All right, so we got our speed bump in, and we're ready to go on QCOM. It looks like APPS might be coming to a finish here in just a second. So I'm going to go back over to APPS. Okay, so we're through the target now on APPS, and I'm going to go ahead and move my stop up. We do have a pretty big spread. Let's see where we're at here. 29 is where I want to be. All right, cool. So there we are. So, you know, with the spread, we won't quite get this if it backs up, but we're at the target. So now we're going to wait, and we'll move it again at full retracement, which we're getting pretty much right now. Yep. Hold on, Miley. So I'm going to move this up tight. Oh, 40. Come on. Go back up. Go back up. All right, let's not miss out on an opportunity to get out. Oh, no. I missed out on an opportunity. Okay, so I might need to just flatten this. We'll see what happens here. Give it a quick second to push back up. I don't want to, at least go to back to break even. Don't turn a green trade to a red trade. Okay. Looks like we're going to get a second chance. Yes, Miley. Is that right? Miley wants her brother's. Bread's starting to open up again. All right, come on, tighten up, get up there. So I hit the top of this candle, which is what I'm expecting, but it's so close to high of day, it'll probably test high of day, I would imagine. All right, cool. So now it's pushed up more, enough to move my stop where it needs to be. 62.59 is the next spot that we want. All right, so we're out with our scalping setup there on APPS. We'll take our 29.50. I was hoping this would push up. Because of the spread, it's 29.50. If our spread wasn't so messed up, this would be more like $50, but it is what it is. All right, moving on. Let's go back to what's happening with QCOM. QCOM, come on, let's go. Get down. Okay, so if this thing can hold on for another 5 minutes without getting stopped out, I don't know that I'm going to speed bump it, actually. Now that I'm looking at this, let's see, 200 shares. Going to go ahead and take that speed bump off, cancel, just in case it happens now. All right, there you go. Because in another 5 minutes, all these 30-minute candles, we have another 30. This 30-minute candle is closing, and we have 10 green candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What I am going to do though is I'm going to take 100 shares. Right there. And I'm going to go ahead and add to my short. I'm adding because we're close to risk, and like I said, it likes to follow the SPY, and this is 10 green candles, way overdue for a retrace. So we add it over here, and then we'll see. We might get stopped out before that has a chance to happen, especially if it gets too close, because it might just throw a wick and then come down, and it'll just be one of those trades. But all good, is what it is. All right, so we're stopped out of QCOM for a $150 loss, and SPY is going to make an 11th green candle. Insane. Insane. But that's not why we traded QCOM. We traded because it's algo, and we added close to risk. And part of the motivation to add was, this can't possibly make another green candle, can it? Of course it can. So we got stopped out within an acceptable loss. So looking for the next trade. All right, so here we are with the scalper algo. We barely got permission for this. It's kind of like a lower probability trade, but we're going to go ahead and jump in. Sell. Actually, let's do it this way. We're going to sell. So dashboard, where are we at here? 90, so 80. Yeah, we kind of want to be at least right there, which is pretty much where it's at right now. All right, so this way it has to come back in to get us to start this trade. If it goes up a little, I'll trail it. I'm a little late to the party. That would have been nice to be able to get that discount. So We're in short now with CVS. Let me put my stop in real quick, my starting stop. Right there. And then target is roughly right there. At least the first target. Second target is right there. All right, so while we got that play going, QCOM here with the, I'm gonna go ahead and short this actually with 400 shares. Sell. The reason why I'm gonna do that is it does like to follow the SPY, and SPY has just been ripping all day, and this has been struggling big time. So I'm gonna go short it. I'm gonna make it break a new high of day. This is a little bit outside the algo. I'm kind of going against the algo right now, but I can't help but take advantage of this opportunity because this is showing such weakness that I have to trade it. So there we are. So now we're short APP or QCOM right now. Let's go ahead and mark up where we got in short. Let's remove that. And then what are we at? 132.76. All right, cool. Yeah, I can't let this opportunity pass up. And I know that SPY is going to have a pullback. I mean, it's had 11 candles now. They're green. And when this also comes back down, and this is already showing weakness, I think we're going to see a big move to the downside. So I got to take advantage of this. Just couldn't pass it up. All right, while QCOM is thinking about giving us that trade, over here at CVS, we're really close to our target now. So just waiting for CVS to come into this target. And then we'll start to trail our stop. Again, this is on the scalper algo. We have our switch from green to red. Red barely inside this candle. Like I said, this is a weaker trade, but still there. And that tells me I need to short on the next candle when it opens. So that's what we did. And now we're just waiting for a 50% and then maybe a full retracement. That's also traders why I did not speed bump this is because I know it likes to follow the, well, I don't have it here right now, but the SPY. And the SPY just it has to sooner or later have a red candle. I mean, that's just, it's going to happen. When? Who knows? Could have 20 green candles before that happens. But because the odds are not in my favor on a speed bump, if this follows SPY and SPY is overdue for a red candle, I chose to sit out. I didn't immediately short it, but I waited to see, look at the weakness, and now I'm in short because of that. But I didn't speed bump it because it does like to follow the SPY. And I cannot see the SPY continuing this until it has a red candle. Now, it could be a tiny little red candle that doesn't really affect anything, but I don't know. So because I don't know, I just chose to sit out. All right, looks like CVS might turn into a loser, but QCOM, come on, let's do it. Go, 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 a little bit more. It just has to break this level, and then I think we'll go to this support here. It's tempting right now just to sell and say I'll take my $12 loss for the day in QCOM, which is like nothing. It gives me a green day, depending what happens with QCOM or CVS here. Just because we are getting support here. Thinking about taking half off right here. No, I'm letting my emotions get to me. But I'm not trading on the algo. I'm trading based on a technical, so it's not as proven probability, if you will. And even now, $48 red day on QCOM would be awesome instead of 100 and something, or 500 if this goes the wrong direction. SPY, can you I can't even put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30-minute green candles solid like that. Insane. Insane. What is happening in the market today? Trying to be patient with the traders. I'm really tempted just to put my stop in here and take 50 bucks and call it a green day today. Small one, but a green day. But this could really be a big epic sell-off. This could easily be a $400 to $800 day if this support breaks. So I'm kind of trying to be patient a little bit here. Got 1 minute left, and then I anticipate this next candle opening, and throwing a little retracement, and then it'll either continue higher or sell off, and like it's doing now, it just opened. And that could have a big effect on QCOM. QCOM's already really weak today. So if this ends up being a sell-off, this can really be a big move to the downside. So tempting to sell right now. We're able to recover our loss of 150 and pick up another 230 on top of it. This would definitely cover a losing day right now with the new scaling setup at $100 risk reward. So very tempting just to pull my profits off the table, but I really don't want to get out before it's time to get out. So it's time to get out at gap fill, and it's time to get out when I have my red candle, green candle exit setup happen. That green candle closed above a red candle. So we're going to move over. We see this red candle. So we're going to move this down now just above. Because we have a wick here, I'm going to put it just above that wick. Just a little bit above that wick. There we go. So there we go. So we get that, we get out, and that's it. You know, the ride is over. So green candle, close above red candle. I draw my line over, and then just above that red candle is where we're out. But if there's a wick or this green candle's in the way, then I'll put it there. Actually, yeah, green candle, yeah, close above, yeah, yep, right there. We're in the right spot, and we're above that red candle too. So we'll see. We'll see. Do we get out with 200 bucks, or do we keep on going down and maybe make 800 or 1,000 or 2,000 or something crazy? And look at SPY selling off finally. Oh my goodness, this was insane. All right, so there we go. So we're all out of QCOM. All good. Take that $177. Pretty awesome. Took, you know, that's basically, we erased that $150 loss roughly, and made 177 on it. So it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm going to shut it down right there. Let's do a quick little recap, and I'll show you the log. All right, so while I'm here editing, JD set up here for a trade to the long side. I traded on the switchback, but it was like caught me really by surprise. So I just put 100 shares in and bought it because I saw 73.83, 73.40, like 40 cents. So I'm really light on the share size. I may add to my position if it pulls back, but you know, I saw that little 40 or 50 cents and I was like, all right, I'll just do 100 shares real quick, and jumped into this trade. So if yeah, so that's what's happening. All right, so sorry I have to voice over this exit. Unfortunately, I didn't record this sound when I was talking right here at this part of the video. But I basically put my stop, moved my stop up to break even plus a couple bucks because we're coming towards the end of the day. This looks like it's in mad consolidation. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to get out green rather than let this thing drift to the red and not have enough time for it to come back up to green. So I'd rather just get out. So we got out with $4 on it. All good. Thank you, JD. Okay, so QCOM, obviously, so we had that that switch. We traded the switch, got stopped out. Didn't speed bump it because of the weakness in the market. Well, the strength in the SPY, but the weakness of this compared to the SPY and all those candles, it had to have a retracement sooner or later. Just didn't want to get caught in that, and sure enough, that was a good move. And then we ended up shorting it based on the weakness in the market up here, and got to ride it all the way down, recover all of our losses, and make some money. Well, strengthen the market, but weakness compared to the market with QCOM, knowing that the market on the SPY was going to retrace too as well, driving this down even more. So worked out to be a great play. All right, so next ticker, CVS. The only thing we traded CVS on today was the scalper. We could have traded it right here on the switchback. Wasn't paying attention. Let's mark it up real quick, just to see how it did, or how it was doing, or how it does. All right, we'll see how this does later on today. But switch back on CVS, I could have traded. So we took a small loss on the scalper there, 35 bucks. And then NUG, we no trade on NUG. We got to have permission, and nothing happened here yet with permission. So, and then APPS is our next one. So APPS, a switchback I also traded on. I didn't trade it on the switchback. I wasn't paying attention. I just kind of hang out in QCOM. Let's see here. And that would have been a nice winner right there. So we could have put another $100 in the pocket. Oh well. And then, but we did trade it on the scalper and make a little bit of money on it, $29. And then the last one, which is a new addition to the portfolio, is JD. So JD we play on the switchback. So it hasn't happened yet. It's already 1 o'clock almost, so I'm not going to trade it. So that'll be done with JD. And then let's run over to the trading log and see where we're at. What is happening over there? All right, cool. So here's a day trade set up today. So 165 bucks on the day. You know, it's nice to be able to have that big winner on QCOM just now to recover the whole day and put some profit in the day. So on the week though, over here we're still down 1,300 for the week. I won't be trading tomorrow, so that is what it is. And then yeah, moving on. Next week, hopefully we can slowly chip away at this. You know, if I did 200 a day next week and I trade all 5 days, we could almost erase this completely, and that'll put us into a green month. So if we run over to dashboard here, because we did have some future trades yesterday that turned our day into a pretty nice day, recovered this day for sure. So we're actually, wow, look at that, $19 after today. We're back green on the month. What? So awesome. So green months are good. As long as I can keep having green months every month green, that would be, except for this month, right? February. We'll make pretend February didn't happen. And then if we can keep having green months, then we'll have a green year, right? We know we're going to have red days, red weeks, and red months. And I had a red month in February. And, you know, we had lots of red days. And we may have a red week this week. So that's how it goes with trading. So let's go look at the scaling ladder. We got 2 bars. Finally 2 bars back. Let's keep on rolling. Come on, let's go. I bet we're close to a 3rd bar. We must be like 20 bucks away from a 3rd bar. So we'll see. We'll see what this does next week when we come back in. Man, if I can get good, 5 good trades next week, we'll be right back in this. So, all right, everybody. Hope you had an awesome day. We'll see you Monday.